Okay, so I don't know if you knew this. Probably not, because I haven't told you. But today I'm actually I'm gonna go to the shop, go get some of those. I think it's called Leaka balls. I am going to get some screen mesh too, but I'm getting a Crested Gecko today. And today we are setting up our Crested Gecko enclosure Bioactive. And it's my first Bioactive terrarium. I don't really know if I have time to make my own background today. I'm actually gonna keep the background I have in the terrarium, though I have read on some forums that they tend to crumble a bit after a few years, but I'm not gonna keep that background in there forever. But for a beginning, I'll take it. I'll have that background in there because I don't think it looks so that bad. Yeah, let's do some Bioactive shopping. Let's go! By the way, I don't like filming myself out in public, so we're not gonna shop together. I'm just gonna go to the shop, look, and just tell you if I found it or not. I found a small bag of leaky balls at the grocery shop. These will work as a drainage layer of our vivarium. I didn't pour in the whole bag, as I don't need a very thick layer. When I poured in my desired amount, I spread it all out with my hand. Some like to wash the leaky balls too to wash away any dirt, but it's not necessary to do this. As you can see on the vine, it's a little dirty. If you look closely, you can see why some choose to wash it. It's pretty dusty at first. I'm now putting in the screen mesh to separate the drainage layer from our soil. I cut it to fit the vivarium, but I didn't cut the exact measurements. It's going to look like I didn't cut enough, but leaving a little bit extra is much better than cutting too much, since you don't want the soil and the drainage layer to mix. Now I'm preparing the moss. I wanted to use sphagnum moss, but it was out of stock everywhere, so I had to use peat moss instead. If this moss doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to change it. I'm breaking it apart as much as I can and mix it in with water. Once it's soaked for a while, you want it to be moist, but not soaking wet. The instructions said to squeeze out water until about 20 to 30% of moisture remain in the moss, and I just went with my instincts on this one. This is a nutritional complete mix specifically for plants and bioactive enclosures. It contains worm manure for plant nutrition and beneficial bacteria, and volcanic lava for minerals and aiding the drainage layer. My camera died right here, but what I did was pouring in the soil and then the moss. The moss will help with humidity and will provide shelter for the springtails and isopods. I also put a stick in there, but I will add cork bark and wood later on. I got this gecko cave by Exoterra. It looks good! These are the plants I got, but I will get more for shelter, more climbing possibilities, and it will look much more natural once I get the background plants too. Before putting them in the vivarium, I removed as much soil as I could from the pot and washed the whole plant to get rid of possible pesticides. I got some springtails as part of the cleanup crew. These guys will eat waste and eventual fungus. My fiance got this Exoterra Monsoon Solar too. It's a rain system you can program how often you want it to mist and for how many seconds. I'll be experimenting with this to see how often I needed to spray to keep it at a good humidity level. I'm gonna set this up and give it a quick test. Super easy to set up. The only downside to it is that it's kinda loud in the moment when it's misting. So, our bioactive enclosure is done. Now it's just time to release this little frog butt. Okay, he's a boy, I can see that now. I was wondering what gender he was. But yeah, he's a boy. And this one is from a breeder. That store in particular only took in animals from serious breeders, and I love that. Let's see here. Just making sure I don't scare him too much. Go, here's Trico. Oh my goodness. You are, oh my god, you are so cute. You're licking your face. Oh, scoot. So this was my first bioactive enclosure. It was a lot of fun to escape, and I'm hoping to do more like this. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I love planting all of this. And I'm actually planning to add one more plant, like a pothos or something, just so you can get a little bit more shelter. But yeah, as I said, it was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to do a little bit more like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!